Hi everybody, Louise here. So I thought I would just do a quick Facebook Live today to talk about creating the right content for the right audience. So I'm just basing this again from my perspective to try and help as many of you as possible that are in network marketing, MLM, affiliate marketing, any kind of home-based business where you're trying to generate business through social media, particularly Facebook, which is a platform that I personally specialise in. So I know it's not a particularly good time for me to go live during the day on a weekend. I know a lot of people will be busy, but this is going to go up onto my profile for people to watch anytime, so people can always watch the rerun. So as always, if you're watching live, please put the word live in the comment box below and tell me where you're watching from. I always like to know what countries are watching me. And then if you're watching the rerun, which I know most people will be, if you can put the word rerun and also tell me where you're watching from. So I just want to help people. I know a lot of people are new into the industry or haven't even got going yet because they feel like they're not going to be able to do this. I'm here as, I'm only 7 months into the industry. I still class myself as very, very new. There's lots and lots of people on Facebook that have been marketers for years. So when I compare myself to them, I'm still very, very new. So I always try and provide as much value as I can with things that I'm learning, skills that I'm picking up, results that I'm getting and how I'm getting them, rather than just keeping it to myself and helping just my team. I like to share it with people to give the value back to you so that you can try it in your business as well. You've got nothing to lose. It's completely free information that I'm giving. So when you create your content on Facebook, you don't want to be overthinking it so much that you're putting that much pressure on yourself that you don't end up posting at all, where you're thinking, oh, what are people going to think? What are my family going to think? What are my friends going to think? Is this right? Is this wrong? You're putting too much pressure on yourself. Marketing should be fun. What you should be doing is inviting your audience to follow your journey and follow your story. And you should be creating content that is attracting the people that you want to work with, that you want to actually have on your team and who you want to have in your life. You don't want to be creating content to appeal to just everybody and anybody, or think, oh, if I post this, it's going to make me look popular. If I post this, it's going to make me look cool. You have to post content that is branding you. Like, what do you want to be known for in the industry? Do you want to provide value? Do you want to be educating people on a specific topic? Now, you want to be, when you're creating your content on Facebook, you need to have a mixture of not just business, but you need to be doing business-related posts that are selling to your audience, but not selling in a salesy way. You need to be making people's minds tick. You need to be tapping into pains and struggles that they're having and how you can be the solution to a problem. You need to open up their mindset to the possibilities of what the businesses that you are in can do for other people. So instead of me saying, oh, join my business, it costs this, that's very pitchy and very salesy. But by you saying a different kind of post and wording it in a certain kind of way, you're opening up people's minds and thinking like, oh, wow, I could do that. I could do what he does. I could do what she does. You need to show that it's enjoyable. You need to show that you're really passionate about what you do and why you do it. Because you wouldn't be doing this just for the money, or I hope you're not. You should be doing it because you love the industry, you live and breathe it, and it's changed your life in a positive way. So your content that you're creating needs to clearly show that. If I went onto your Facebook profile today, while you're asleep or while you're busy and while you're not online, would I get a true picture of who you are, what kind of business you're in, and what makes you tick by literally just looking through your Facebook? You need to think of your Facebook profile like a shop window. Everybody looks in the window. If it's attractive, they'll go into the shop. If they see something in the shop they like, they buy. Now, if I don't know you and I've come across your profile today for the very first time, I'll take a very quick look down your timeline, and within literally 2 minutes, I will decide straight away whether you're my kind of person, because like attracts like. So you need to be thinking, there's people worldwide looking at your profile 24/7. You don't want to be just relying on when you're online to talk to people, to influence people and to have an impact on people. You want your profile posts and your Facebook lives that are posted onto your profile to be giving people a very clear message of, hi, I'm Sarah Louise, I do this, I'm proud that I do this, I've achieved this, I love this. It's very, very clear on my Facebook, stacked daily, consistently, that this is what I do. I love it, I breathe it, I live it. It's what I love to do. But you need to ask yourself, are you doing the same? Because even if you're using Facebook ads, solo ads, paid traffic, and you're just contacting an email list, that's great and you'll be getting great results. But if you can put a link back to your Facebook profile in each email that you're sending out, and then you have a really strong profile where people can see exactly who you are, the lifestyle that you're living, they can see you with your friends and family, they can see what makes you tick, they can see the time freedom that you've got to have hobbies and interests outside of business. They can see that you've got time to spend, with your children. If you're a family person, show your children on your profile, because there's no point in hiding your kids on Facebook because you've got a business, because you want to be relatable to other people with children. So show your children, show your time freedom with your children that your business has enabled you to have, because the more relatable you are on Facebook, the more results you will get, the more followers you will get, the more interaction you'll get on your posts. So when you go to create some content, you want to be wording it in a way where people think, it starts to open up the mind. So if you're on a day out with your children, for example, and you post up a picture with your children, don't just post up a picture with your children and say where you are. Write something that opens up the mindsets of other parents with children and just make them aware of what you're able to achieve with your business and your family all rolled into one, by just adding literally 2 or 3 lines on top of that post of you out for the day with your children can completely change how people are looking at you on Facebook, because you're leading with your brand, you're leading with your business, but you're linking it back to your personal life. And that's then when you need to marry the two together. If people are just posting about their personal life on Facebook and they're not linking it back to the business, if I went onto your profile today, I wouldn't know what business you're in if you're not talking about it. So you need to make people aware that if you have the time freedom to spend quality time with your children because your business enables you to do that, then make sure that when you post, it's clear. If you're able to travel the world and you don't have any location problems and you can work from anywhere in the world, it needs to be clear on your Facebook profile that you can just get on the plane tomorrow and go and jet off somewhere because you've got that flexibility. Is it clear on your Facebook that you can do that? Are you sharing your story that maybe you want to be debt free? You don't need to go into personal circumstances of how much you're in debt and who you owe it to. But don't be afraid to say that you're in debt and you want to pay your debt off. Why? Because so many people in this world are in debt. So many people want to get debt free. So many people are living paycheck to paycheck in a job which is just over broke, that they're going to think, wow, if they're sharing their story and they're showing me that they're motivated to get themselves out of this situation, people are going to then look at you and follow your story, and they're going to be motivated by what you're doing, and they're going to see then that when you're getting results and you're getting commissions, and they can see that you're paying your debts off, and they can see how your lifestyle's changing because you've got more money coming in. That means then that you've got that attraction factor that's going to have that magnetic force of when your audience is watching you, they're going to want to reach out. And this is where attraction marketing is absolutely key to your success on Facebook. You want to be creating content that draws people to you like a magnet. There's so many posts on Facebook where people just put like a quote, or they'll say like, morning, say morning back. I don't believe that that's going to get you sales. I think people do it to try and boost the algorithm and to get lots and lots of people commenting. But I think if you wake up on a morning and you put a post up and said, I'm so grateful I can work from home today. I'm so grateful I don't have to commute. I'm so grateful I'm not stuck in traffic driving to work to my 9 to 5. That to me, if I read that, I would connect with that so much more than I would by someone just saying like, morning, say morning back. So it's just tweaking your posts. They have a massive, massive impact, but people are just doing the same shit day in, day out on Facebook, and my news feed is just so repetitive of people posting the same stuff all the time. You've got to get creative. You really, really got to get creative with your content. And when you are talking about your business, lead from a value point, lead with the benefits. So you have to understand what your business does, who it can help, who it can serve. And then you need to be creating the content to make it clear about what your business does. So for example, like the franchise that I'm in, for example, it enables people to earn large commissions. Because coaches close the sales, they don't need to know how to close sales because they've got support to do that. So when I'm letting people know things like that, people are then thinking, oh wow, actually I could do that. I've got no experience at all. But if I've got help and there's that kind of money, then that's very attractive to somebody. But I'm not pitching and selling it. I'm just leading with the benefits by just dropping these little golden nuggets every time. So think about what business or businesses that you're in. And when you do a post, just keep planting those little seeds. And if you consistently keep planting those seeds, then people are going to start watching you consistently every day. And then when you then start to post your results and then you're leveraging your team's results, people are then going to start to look at you and think, if I'm going to start a business or I'm going to join somebody, I'm going to join her or I'm going to join him, because they've seen your consistency. And if you're just using paid strategies, solo ads, Facebook ads, email marketing, it's very, very powerful for you to put one of your Facebook lives, copy the URL at the top and put it back into an email that you're sending out to your email list. It's like if I'm doing a value Facebook live like this, if I then sent it out to an email list where you're giving value, but you're tapping into, the pains and struggles of people, but you're also showing that you're able to help people, it's putting you into that leadership bracket all the time. And people want to join people. They don't want to just join for a product or for a business. People join people. So the more personable you can make yourself, the more helpful you come across. That creates trust. And people buy from people that they trust because they want to feel like if they're going to spend the money, that you're going to help them get to where you are and show them that path to success. So just go back onto your Facebook profile today and look at the last 10 posts that you've posted and ask yourself, are you showing yourself to your best? Are you branding yourself on Facebook? Are you showing yourself as like a leader? Are you providing quality content for people to look at your profile today and think, he really knows what he's talking about, or she really knows what she's talking about? If you're not, you need to step up and raise the bar, because there's so many people whinging on Facebook that they're not doing anything in the business and they're struggling. But if I then just go onto their Facebook profile because I'm nosy, I always look on the negheads profiles to see what they're moaning about. I always go back onto the profile. And when I look at the profile, I can clearly see why they're failing. It's because they're not putting the effort into their profile. And the people that are getting consistent results and are nailing it in, health, beauty, crypto, any kind of business, the ones that are nailing it have awesome profiles. It's like going for a job interview with an awesome CV. They're going to want to interview you. You've got to have quality content on your profile. And if you look at something and you're thinking, well, that's not really very good value, or that doesn't really make me look good, delete it. If you're not getting much engagement on a post, if you're not getting many likes and comments, then people aren't impressed with what you've posted. So delete them and start afresh. If people aren't highly engaging on your posts, it means that they're either naff, or it means that you're doing something that Facebook doesn't like, which is affecting your algorithm score. And then that means then that they're reducing your visibility on Facebook. So if you're only getting 1 to 2 likes on your posts, it's because you're doing something that Facebook doesn't like. So provide value, stop pitching, don't put links, don't put any affiliate links on there. If you're wanting to put like a link to a website, for example, if you want to cloak an affiliate link into a website, put it in the first comment under your post. Don't put it in the actual post itself. Put it in the first comment box of the post, because then that way it doesn't actually penalize you in the Facebook algorithm. But you want to be creating intrigue so people inbox you, where if you're just giving them all the information, you're posting it, then it just means that you're giving away who you're working with, what company you've joined, and then they'll go straight onto Facebook, or they'll go onto Google, or they'll go onto YouTube, and they'll type in that company, and then they'll just find some kind of like false negative reviews, and you've already put that person off before they've even inboxed you to find out more. So again, don't give too much away on your Facebook content. Create curiosity and intrigue so that they reach out to find out more. And then that's when literally you've hit the jackpot, because as long as you're genuine and they're reaching out and you've got a solution to a problem that they have, or they're interested to want to join your business, then that's then when you get the conversions. So I hope that this has been some helpful golden nuggets, as I call it. And as always, please pass any comments in the comment box below. If there's a particular content that you would like me to cover on a Facebook Live. I'm not claiming that I'm any kind of expert, but I am very passionate about the industry, so I do sort of know my stuff on Facebook. So if there's any particular sort of struggles in business that you are finding hard, maybe as a newbie, or you're sort of just stuck, if there's something that you think, I'd really appreciate if Sarah could do a live about that topic,